Hi everybody, it is finally May, so I thought I would share some of my April favorites. Excuse the mess back there, that is my next empties pile. It's kind of small and I didn't realize that you guys can kind of see it, so just ignore that. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Charlie and I love sharing lifestyle videos, fashion, anything that goes with my life. I like sharing with you if it's a bargain, if I think it's going to entertain you, if it's something fashion related that I think can help when you are plus size like me or mid size. I just love to share it with you guys. So if that sounds interesting, I would absolutely love you to stick around and subscribe. I love old school YouTube videos. I love what's in my purses. I love house tours. I love room tours, makeup tours, favorites, disfavorites, everything like that I love. I know it's not everybody's favorite and people are always like, oh, isn't this 2015? But I personally love it, so I love sharing with you. So I love to share it with you. So today's video, like I said, is my April favorites. I don't have as much as I always do, so I think we'll get through it really quickly. Yesterday, well, when you see this, it will be 2 days ago, I posted a full house clean with a voiceover. It took me a very long time to edit and do it, so I would appreciate it if you watched it, and I will link that for you up in the cards. It's really fun to see. I really enjoy relaxing cleaning videos, and I'm gonna post them every once in a while to my channel. I clean every Monday, my home top to bottom, so I just thought I would share that with you. So let's get started with all the products that I have been loving in the month of April and now going into the beginning of May. Well, really just April so far. So the very first thing I want to show you, I was so excited to find these, was the Kiss press-on nails in white. They are considered long, but I think they're more of a medium length, and they are coffin. They're gorgeous. These are the ones that I have on now. I ended up cutting them yesterday when I was cleaning, but as you can see, even with them trimmed, they still look really nice. And the best part was these were right around $6. So I always say these get me about 2 weeks worth of wear. So if I go through 2 boxes a month, even if they were $10 each, that's only $20 for my manicure. And usually these will last me about 2 weeks. If for the first couple of hours after I put them on, I don't put my hands in water, I really can get a nice long wear out of these. But I was super duper excited to finally find glossy white nails. They're always matte, and though I do enjoy and really love a matte nail, like I said, they don't last on me because my hands are in water a lot, and I noticed they end up getting discolored. So I love these. Again, they're just the Kiss long in a glossy white from Walmart. I just wanted to share this with you because I thought it was really interesting. Now, my husband is in the union, and right now they're working over water, and he was on he has his boating license, so he's one of the only people that can happen to operate the boat, and that's what he does during the day. And he happened to see a horseshoe floating in the water, and I thought that was really interesting, and he ended up bringing it home, and I told him that was good luck. So we're gonna end up hanging this up, but I thought that was a really cool story I just wanted to share with you. He was on the boat the other day, and he just saw this floating in the water, and I thought that was pretty interesting. They work under a bridge, so it's not like there's horses anywhere nearby, and I just thought it was neat looking. It's all corroded, and who knows how long it's been in the water. So I thought that was really cool. So I thought I would share that with you guys as a kind of cool little story. We were kind of like having a rough week, and he saw that, and I said, oh my God, bring that home. That's really good luck. You hang it over your doorway and it brings you luck. So I thought that was really cool, and I wanted to share with you. Something I've been using to keep my carpets nice and fresh. Everybody's probably seen this or heard about this. I have 2 small dogs and a cat, and I'm not like somebody who is too huge on taking your shoes off when you come in the home. I know you should, and I did for a while, but it's like even I get into the bad habit of not taking off my shoes when I come into the house. But I noticed that if I put this down and let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes, it will really linger and make the carpet smell fresh. I also like to use this on my couch, so I definitely recommend this for upholstery and carpets. Test your upholsteries first, because I don't want anybody's furniture to be ruined, but so far I have had no issues with it, and I just let it sit and I vac it up, and I also sprinkle a little under my couch to keep it nice and fresh for weeks and just kind of leave it under there. Another thing with the scents for my home is these 2 wax melts. These in combination are so good. So I have my wax melts that I use for the winter and fall, and then what I love to transition into spring and to summer. And these are so, so good. So this is Coconut Sands from Sensational, and this is Beach Please from Sensational. And so I'll take 2 bricks of the coconut and 1 brick of the Beach Please. I put 2 of these in one warmer and 1 of these in another. And for some reason, the combination of these 2, again, it's Beach Please and Coconut Sands. Something about the combination of this is so tropical and beachy. This one says it's, usually this one's Sunset and Lotus. They usually sometimes have like what the notes are, but these in combination with each other are so, so nice. They are a little bit of suntan lotion, very tropical. The coconut's not overwhelming, and to me, I don't really love artificial fruits or things like that, but it's like a fresh coconut. It's not like that horrible artificial scent. And again, these are amazing, and I'm going to be using these all summer long. I love them. This one is much more like a little perfumey. It has a little bit of an orangey scent to it, and a little bit of mango maybe, and then just something with that and the lightness of the coconut work really well together, and I think you will love these. I've been using those for about a month. I love playing with different scents, so I feel like I'm pretty good about it. I've been using wax melts for about 10 years, so I feel like over the years, I've been able to really find scents that complement each other, I should say. And I found that the day I used them together, I kept smelling around and realized like that's what was complementing each other so, so well. And I found in the past other scents that I'll share with you that I feel like complement each other a lot. Okay, so I just did my hair today. It's really, really bouncy and pretty. I'll show you, I cut the ends off, so it's really, really nice and tight and bouncy, and I really think that it is because of this new shampoo and conditioner I'm using. I wanted something for volume, and I feel like I have quite a bit of volume in my hair. Obviously, it's definitely due to me curling it. Oh my goodness, my face is itchy, sorry. But I tried this new Dove shampoo, the purple one, for volume and fullness, and I really feel like this is what kind of gave me a lot of volume in my hair. It smells very nice. It's really inexpensive. These were like $6 each, and I got the bigger one. If you want to try maybe the smaller one that is, I think, probably 12 ounces. These are 20 ounces each. I definitely would give it a try. This is really, really nice. Again, I'm somebody who really advocates for Dove. I love Dove. Dove is one of my favorite brands. And this definitely has like a salon quality smell, and I think that's what gave me this fullness last night. It looks really nice. So I shampooed with this, and then right before I conditioned, I also want to show this with you. It's the Garnier Fructis Watermelon Hair Treatment. This is really nice. This was like $5, $6. It's very, very light. It's thick, so I used a little bit of this. I definitely recommend this, but it wasn't quite enough moisture for me, so that's why I went in with a little tiny bit of the conditioner at the ends. I ran this through the entirety of my hair. Again, it's the Garnier Fructis Plumping and Watermelon Hair Mask Treatment. This I like because it's 3-in-1, so you can do as a mask, as a conditioner, or you can use this as a leave-in conditioner. I would assume for somebody who has maybe curly hair or more textured hair, you could use this. I'm not positive. I obviously don't have naturally curly hair. And then I ran this through my ends just for the last few seconds. I didn't let this sit too long, and I feel like my hair came out really, really, really nice. That's enough reallys, huh? And then I trimmed the ends, and I feel like it looks really nice today. I curled it a little different than I've been doing it, a little tighter, and I just let them sit, and then I kind of just finger combed through them, and then I just ran a straightener through the top just to fix some of these flyaways. I did have a bald patch. I have stress-related alopecia, so I did have a bald patch on the top of my head, so you can see where it kind of looks like a cowlick, but it's actually hair growing back in, so I have to kind of like finagle my hair so you can't see it. Every once in a while you'll have like little alfalfa sprouts, and I tell my husband, like, please tell me when my hair is sticking up where I lost it, and he's like, oh, it gives you character. But I personally don't like it. But yeah, I thought those shampoo and conditioners were really good. And again, it's the Dove Volume and Fullness, and then the Garnier Fructis Plumping Watermelon Hair Treatment. What I liked about this was it was vegan, biodegradable watermelon extract, no silicone, no paraben, and no official colorants. It says it's for fine hair. I did not feel like this weighed my hair down at all. Do you know when sometimes you wear a thick mask, it will kind of feel like your hair's heavy, or like you put too many products in it? I don't feel like I had that issue, and I feel like this scent is light enough that if you prefer something that's not too heavily scented so you can put your own products in your hair for scent, I feel like this would be okay, and I think it's going to be perfect for summer. And I do believe they had another one. I just am not sure what the other one was. So another thing I've been doing in the evening, after I take a shower, I wash my hair between every 4 to 5 days. I try to really get as many days in. If I can stretch, like in the winter, I'll try 7 days. Sometimes I just can't do it. But I bought a pack of these off of Amazon. I'm pretty sure I showed these before, I'm sorry. And I like to sleep in these. I think it preserves my hairstyle. And I noticed that right here, I have a little bit of hair thinning. And I think it's because I am usually a back sleeper. Typically, I sleep the entire night on my back. But I recently noticed that I have been sleeping on my right side some. And I noticed that I would wake up with this part kind of disheveled and funny. And I noticed that it was like appearing to have been a little bit of thinning. So I started to try to wear this each night. And number one, it preserves my curls. I don't really need to retouch my hair in the morning. And it's definitely helping with frizziness. And I'm hoping it's going to help with thinning right here. So I definitely will link this for you down below where I got it. I really don't care what it looks like. I know I look silly wearing it at night, but if it's going to preserve my hair, and it's silk, so I really liked this. Definitely recommend that. I also bought, these are just a few of them, a pack of headbands. I love the look of headbands, and I thought these looked really modern and cute. I think I got 10 for $11 on Amazon. I will link them below. And they came in all kinds of pretty colors. It looks like I got pink and green and nude and peach and a tan color. And then these really pretty, more earthy tone colors. These are super duper cute, and I love the knot in them. And I just think they look really cute, and they don't look too childish. Sometimes a headband can be kind of childish because they are for little kids a lot of times. I used to wear headbands all the time, and I think this looks really pretty. Even with this outfit and this hair, it looks super duper pretty. So I definitely recommend this. And what I love the most about these is there's like this little cushion here on the side. So have you ever gotten a headband where it really hurts behind the ears? I don't feel like these do. They are stretchy enough, and I have a pretty big head, like a really big head, and I feel like these are absolutely perfect, and I love them, and they were super duper inexpensive. And I feel like if you have like a little girl that likes to wear headbands, or even a teenager, these are perfect and definitely budget friendly. Okay, moving on. I am somebody that grows a lot of facial hair. I have always had a major like upper lip. I grow hair here. I have recently started growing hair here, and I'm somebody who really loves to shave my face every like 2 weeks. I like to do it. I feel like it applies my makeup nicer. You know the spiel. And I found these on Amazon. These are great. I use them for my eyebrows as well, and I got a 24 pack, and I think I paid maybe $8 for these, and these will last me probably 6 months. I don't use them too much, but I noticed that I get a little more use out of this one than I did the last kind that I got. So I'll use it for about a week, and then I toss it because they do become dull, and I don't want any ingrown hairs. I don't know if that can cause ingrown hairs, but I just don't want to chance it. Because I do have such a thick upper lip hair, and it could possibly be from waxing and shaving over the years. But I also have a little bit of like hyperpigmentation on my top lip, but I really like these. And if you are looking for inexpensive, like to what is it called? Microderm ablation, I can't remember, or to just touch up with anything in between waxings or just for everyday use, I definitely recommend these, and they are really good. So I was looking for makeup sponges, and I just As much as I like the Beauty Blender, I can't keep justifying the price. I think they're ridiculous. So I sold these on Amazon. They had amazing reviews, and I'm definitely going to link these for you guys. I am in love. I think I will always repurchase these. They come with a huge bundle. I think I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 because I used 2. I gave my daughter 1 and I'm using 1. And I believe I paid probably $1 each. So I paid right around $10, $11 for this whole pack. And I'm telling you, I feel like these are the Real Technique sponges. They are super, super duper squishy. Let me show you mine. This one is more wet. It is so perfect. I absolutely love it. My makeup was going on like garbage, and so I purchased these and I love them. I swear, I think they're the Real Technique sponge. They feel just like them. They look like them, they feel like them. I even love the more eggy one. These are great. I love the black ones too. These are awesome. I highly, highly recommend them. Do I have the beak? No. I don't know what the brand is. Bakley, maybe? I'm not sure, but I will definitely link these for you down below. They are amazing, and I honest to God think they are, if they're not as good as the Real Techniques, I swear that they could be. These are amazing, inexpensive, and these will last me for a year at least, and I love them. Okay, you guys, so I don't have too much, so this is going to be a great video. The next 2 things I just want to share with you is I had never ever, and I don't know why, because I'm in love with these Morphe lip liners. These are incredible. You get an amazing amount of product. Does it tell you? You get 1.5 grams, 5 ounce, or sorry, not 5 ounces, 0.05 ounces. And I got the color Chippy. Is that it? Yeah, Chippy, which is that beautiful, beautiful, like chestnut brown. And then I got the color Sweet Tea, which looks very similar, but it has a little more of a yellow. As you can see, this has more red in it. Maybe you can't. And this one has a little more yellow to it. These are incredible. It's what I'm wearing today. Now you can either use them really lightly and just do a little wash of color over your lips, or you can use them as a complete lip liner, sorry. But the best part about this was they were $5. I was literally shocked. I ran to the mall the couple weekends ago, and I knew I needed a new lip liner, or I wanted one. So I ran into the Morphe store and I couldn't believe these were $5. So I only bought 2 just in case I didn't like them. They are very, very creamy. And I feel like you could use them as lipsticks if you wanted to. They are the kind you sharpen, which I personally like. I feel like you get more bang for your buck, and I love these. Again, I got Chippy and Sweet Tea. Amazing. So to go along with that, I wanted to pick up one of their lipsticks just to see. So I'm kind of like moving away from liquid lips and more into actual bullet lipsticks, or I'm kind of trying to buy a little bit of both. So I got their matte lipstick in honey, and it is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So I am obsessed. Look how beautiful that is. Absolutely stunning. So I'm obsessed with the color Anniversary from Huda Beauty, but I feel like $40 for a lipstick is just totally unreasonable for a lot of people, including myself. And I believe this was right around $10, and it's almost identical, if not very similar. So I'm going to be purchasing honey from Morphe from now on, and the packaging is gorgeous. It really is. And again, for all of these products was right around $15, and that for something that I feel like is the quality of high end, but the price of drugstore is fabulous. And I personally am somebody who absolutely stands by Morphe, and it's one of my favorite makeup brands. Speaking of Morphe, the palette that I have been using nonstop, I used it today for this makeup look. So I did this really pretty glittery eye, but I'm telling you, this hair is driving me bananas right here. Okay, so if you are somebody who is a beginner and you need something super duper blendable, I recommend this Jaclyn Hill Morphe 2 palette. It is so incredible. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I do not like the shimmers in this. So thank goodness there's only 4 shimmers I don't like. So I don't like these 4 pinky shimmers. I love this gold one, and this like tangerine one, or like this burnt orange one is absolutely stunning. These are the only colors out of the palette that I could do without. The rest of this palette is a literal dream, especially for a makeup artist or a beginner. I feel like these colors are incredible. And you want to know something funny? So I've been using Homeboy and Grateful and Thick Skin as my blush. I just dip it in there, and that's what I've been getting, this gorgeous, gorgeous color. I've been using it as blush too. So I'm going to run through this palette like a crazy woman, and I'm going to end up having to repurchase it probably soon. So G Money, Homeboy, Grateful, and Thick Skin, and Flawed and Old are probably some of my favorites. These deeper berries are super duper unique, and I think they're going to be perfect for the fall. Even these dark colors are a dream. I'm telling you, these blend like a dream. They're like butter, velvet, and I'm telling you, I love using it as a blush. I don't know what made me do it, except I was sick and tired of using the same blush every single day. I use the same blush from Note, and I just wanted something a little different but similar at the same time, and I think it looks stunning. So yes, I love this palette, and it's super inexpensive. I think it's right around $36. Don't quote me. It's under 40, and it's beautiful packaging. I love it, and I definitely recommend it. Again, I love Morphe products. The two products that I have been using on my skin to get like a flawless base, in my opinion, I feel like my skin looks really nice, is this No Pore Blame from Touch and Soul primer. I love this primer. I think it's incredible. It's very silicone-y base. I'm pretty sure it has that like silicone-y silky feel to it, and I absolutely love it, adore it. I picked up this bottle at TJ Maxx for $9.99, which I thought was a steal, and they had quite a few, so maybe check that out. Otherwise, I would definitely pay full price. This is amazing, and I will keep continuing to repurchase it. This is my second bottle, and I definitely love it. So for foundation, I've had this in my collection. This is the Kat Von D or KVD in light 48 neutral. I always get a neutral undertone because I feel like I pull more neutral. I don't really pull warm, and I definitely don't pull too cool. So I always go for a more neutral undertone. I bought this when Sephora had done their 20% off sale back in February, I think. This, I kind of put it on the side and hadn't picked it up, and the other day I used it. I'm like, oh my God, my skin looks incredible. It is 100% full coverage. It's going to cover every little thing. I had a big old, oh well, you can see it, my kind of shirt rubbed it off. I had a big pimple there that I thought I covered. But this is incredible. I think that if you have tattoos you need to cover, it will cover any blemishes. I love it. I love a full coverage foundation. I am getting more into a little less full and like maybe medium, but I still do love a full coverage foundation, and these two together are incredible. So two more makeup products I'm going to be really quick about. I have this ColourPop eyeshadow in Fine Pearl. It's this Super Shock shadow. It's absolutely stunning, gorgeous. I bought it for my daughter, so she brought it into my beauty room so that when I do her makeup real quick, like I do a very quick, just like foundation and a little blush and bronzer for school, I do this in her inner corner, and it is stunning, absolutely stunning. It feels like, or it looks like it is wet. It looks metallic. It looks like it just melts into the skin. To me, you could use it as a highlighter if you wanted to. I used it all over my lid the other day. It's literally stunning, and it's like that glow from within. So beautiful. Again, it is Fine Pearl from ColourPop. I wanted to update you. I did my top like 5 favorite mascaras at the time from the drugstore. I will link that up in the cards for you. And I had bought the Curl Bounce from Maybelline. My daughter and I absolutely love this. This mascara is so good. It's so inexpensive. I absolutely love it. Recommend it. It does exactly what it says. It makes your lashes look super duper beautiful. Now, you don't want to base it off of mine. I love really thick spidery lashes, but you could also do a very thin coat like my daughter does, and they still look full and beautiful, and I definitely recommend it. Again, it's the Maybelline, the Colossal Curl Bounce. Love it. Okay, so that's everything for makeup. I went to Trader Joe's over Mother's Day weekend this last weekend. I had never been there before. I don't know if I love it. It's in my opinion, a little overpriced and strange. I don't know. I don't know if I'd go back. But if I was going to go back, it would be for these pecan praline. I am obsessed. I have always loved pecan pralines. These are so delicious. They weren't pricey, actually. These were only $5.99. Usually peanuts can be very, very expensive. Super duper recommended. If you like praline and you like pecans, amazing. Absolutely my favorite. I might drive there just to get these. Love them. Okay, so my last physical item are these shorts that I did a video on. I wore one pair the other day. It hasn't been warm enough to really wear shorts yet. Today's our first warm day and it's May 10th. It's ridiculous. But I wore these the other day and I literally was obsessed. Again, it's the brand D Jeans. I have a whole video on it that I will link down below. Highly recommend these. These are amazing. I love them. Again, I am very, very difficult to fit in jeans, shorts, jeans in general, but shorts especially. And I felt super comfortable in these and secure and confident. And if you're having trouble with jeans, maybe give these a try. I absolutely love these. And I got mine in a 16. So I definitely recommend these. I will link the video so you can see them on all three pairs. And I absolutely love them. Okay, so to end this, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the movie that I love, the few shows that I've been watching, and the few songs that I've been loving, and then that's it. So 3 weeks ago, my husband and I decided to watch a movie. He's not a big movie person, so I was just going to watch it, and sometimes he'll just casually watch it with me while he's on his phone or whatever he's doing. I haven't been reading a lot lately. I'm just kind of in a rut with reading. It's something that's a little sensitive to me because I'm a big reader, and I just can't get back into it, so I've been watching a lot of TV shows and stuff at night because usually I read all night. So I wanted to see this movie for a long time. It's an older movie, but I definitely recommend it if you love Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, and it's Revolutionary Road. Even my husband ended up loving it. If you've seen it and you know the ending, he was like in shock and very, very upset. It is such a good, relatable movie. I love it. It's basically set, I believe, in the 50s, and it's about a couple trying to just figure things out, and their marriage is just crumbling. But, you know, it's crumbling around them, and they decide that it is best that maybe they he quits his job and they move to Paris and start over, and things happen where they're not able to go, and their marriage just completely falls apart. And it's almost so realistic that it's scary. So I definitely recommend it. It's not for the faint of heart. It's definitely not for children. Again, it's Revolutionary Road, and I believe I watched it on Amazon Prime, and I really, really loved it. I love anything with those two. I'm a huge Ryan Gosling fan and a huge Leonardo DiCaprio fan. I love both of them super, super, so much. So I definitely recommend that movie. The 3 shows that I've been kind of obsessed with, I started watching Evil when it was on Hulu or like regular television. I think Paramount Plus picked it up. I love anything Exorcist related, Catholic. I grew up in Catholic school my whole life, so I am a big fan of those types of show. It's very fantasy and exaggerated and over the top, but it is a lot of fun. Definitely R-rated, not for kids, but it is a lot of fun. If you are sensitive, I would pass, but I love it. The next show on Paramount Plus that I have been obsessed with is 1883. I'm on episode 6. Even my husband's like, oh, can we watch that cowboy show? And I like don't have the heart to tell him like, hey, it's only 10 episodes. You're going to be upset because it's going to be over real soon. It is probably the most magnificent. It's probably one of the most magnificent, one of the best shows I've seen in a long time, like a really long time. The acting's incredible. It has Faith Hill, Tim McGraw. It is so good. The girl that plays her daughter, I wish I could remember her name. She plays Elsa. She is so fantastic. She is so gorgeous. The show is beautiful. The scenery, the dialogue, the atmosphere, everything about it is incredible. And I know people were recommending it, and I hadn't picked it up to watch it yet. And I definitely recommend it. And the last but not least, what I've been watching is Harlots. I'm trying to finish it on Hulu. I'm on the last season. It is not for anybody that is sensitive to anything. It's very, very out there, and I am obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. I'm somebody who really loves shows set in like the 1800s. I love The Alienist, I love Heartless, I love this show, 1883. Those few songs that I've been loving is the Kenny Chesney song, Knowing You. I love it. Anything from Morgan Wallen. Thought You Should Know, that just was released on the 6th, is fabulous. I love him. And last but not least, I love the song Pick Me Up from Gabby Barrett. I love it. I love country. I love anything, but right now I really have been enjoying the country that's been coming out. That's mostly what I listen to, country or kind of like rock, but mostly country. All right, everybody, so that ends my video today. If this is everything that I've been loving in the month of April, I hope you all enjoyed this. Maybe this gave you some ideas of some things you might want to pick up when you see them at the store. I definitely will recommend that shampoo and conditioners. The makeup, absolutely recommend, and those nuts I absolutely love. And if you happen to have a chance to watch 1883, I highly recommend it. It is magnificent. Finally got to say it. So if you all enjoyed this, I hope you stick around and subscribe. Remember to follow me on my social medias. I will have them linked down below for you, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye, guys.